what an excellent way to start out the year in movies with Mama. Hey guys, what's up? It's All About Mike 18 here with another movie review. Guys, I will be reviewing Mama in this video. Now guys, if you've been following me on YouTube, you know this is the first movie I've seen in the theaters in 2013. The last movie I saw was Jack Reacher right before the new year. And now I saw Mama, and now I'm saying to myself, why did I see this movie first? Why didn't I see something else first? Why? This is not a great year to start off. This is not a great movie to start off the year, to start off 2013. I was being sarcastic earlier. Yes, I was. Mama, guys, not a great movie. And this just proves my point, again, that we are not getting good horror movies anymore. There is something wrong. I'm seriously convinced. And it is scaring me. These movies, I've mentioned this before, these movies don't scare me. The fact that they're bad scares me. I want to go back to the 1980s, the late 1970s, where we had Halloween, the Friday the 13th, even the Nightmare on Elm Streets. I want to go back to that time period, and that's it. I don't want these new horror movies anymore. I don't. If you guys have watched my other horror movie reviews for other horror movies I had seen in 2012, I saw Possession, Apparition, and Silent House. Other movies that were bad, not as bad as this. This movie was not as bad as those, thankfully, but this movie was still pretty bad. So guys, I want to get right to the review. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the story. Now, I'm going to try to sum up the story as best as I can for Mama. I don't want to spoil anything. I'm going to try not to, so hope I don't. Anyway, guys, as to the story, in the beginning of the movie, I thought the opening scene was actually pretty good. That's a good thing. You have this father, he shoots his wife. It is not shown in the movie. And then he takes his two daughters, he puts them in his car, they're driving, and they end up in this remote cabin away from everything else. And he's going to shoot and kill them in this cabin. And then this weird ghost-like being called Mama grabs the father before he's going to shoot the oldest daughter, and apparently kills him. So this Mama being takes these two little girls and raises them basically in this remote cabin. And time passes by. Obviously, the movie never shows Mama raising these two girls. It'll literally say 5 years later, and 5 years has gone by, and the brother of the father who tried to kill his two daughters, their uncle, is trying to find his nieces, and he is either married or it's his girlfriend. He's married to Jessica Chastain, or I don't know if they're boyfriend or girlfriend, or if they are husband and wife. I don't know, and I really don't care. But yeah, Jessica Chastain is in the movie. And anyway, he's trying to look for them. These two old guys find the cabin after 5 years. And are you seriously telling me that you haven't found this cabin in 5 years? I know it's far away from where this whole incident happened, but really, after 5 years? Okay. So yeah, it's been 5 years. And they finally find this cabin. They find the two girls, and they're definitely not themselves. They're more like animals, especially the youngest one. She's walking on all fours. She's eating these butterfly things throughout the movie. Yeah, that's weird. And the uncle, he's very happy. So he gets custody of his two nieces, and he brings them into this new house with his girlfriend or wife, Jessica Chastain. They're living together, and then bad things start to happen. This Mama being that was with them in the cabin follows them to this new house and begins giving Jessica Chastain a living hell. He makes her life a living hell, and there's your movie. Creepy things happen, blah, 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 end of the movie. Now, guys, there's another part of the movie that I could go into, but I would be spoiling the movie, so I'm not going to go into it. It talks about Mama's backstory, and that is actually a big, important part of the movie, but I'm not going to go into it. I don't really want to spoil it. However, I will admit that I did like that about the movie. I liked the whole, her whole backstory, and why she likes these two little girls. something horrible happened to her. So I'm not going to go into it. I'll let you guys, but I'm not recommending you see this. But if you are, I'll let you guys be surprised when you go into the movie. Anyway, I think the next thing I'm going to talk about, I'll talk a little about the story later on. The next thing I want to talk about is the performances in the movie. Now, unfortunately, this is another one of those horror movies where I don't know any of the actors in the movie except for one of them. The only actress I know in this movie is, of course, Jessica Chastain. It even says it on the poster to get more people to come into the movie. Jessica Chastain is in the movie. Now, I can't wait to watch Zero Dark 30. Jessica Chastain just starred in that, and now she's in this, so big drop. But anyway, Jessica Chastain was really good in this movie. I thought pretty much for the most part, all the performances were really good in the movie. And that is one of the best things about this movie. But anyway, Jessica Chastain, she's like this punk rocker girl who's in this rock band who doesn't really care about these two kids, but then begins to care for them, she's more motherly as the movie progresses, and I liked her character. I thought her acting was great, and she gave a really good performance, and I cannot wait to see her in Zero Dark 30. Anyway, the two actresses that played the little girls in this movie, I thought they were really good as well. The older one, I don't know, for some reason she just annoyed me, but I thought the younger one, the one that reminded me of some animal, I thought she was really good, and even the older one was good too. Both were really good. They were very, I don't know, some about them in the beginning where they resembled animal dogs or whatever. I thought they were really good. All the other performances I thought were pretty good. No performance really bothered me, so that's a good thing about the movie, I guess. Now the next thing I'm going to get into, guys, is this movie's rating. It is rated PG-13. Do I think that rating is appropriate for children over 13? Yes, I do. This movie, it's rated PG-13 probably for like scary images or whatever. This movie's not scary. I'll get into that, but it's not scary. It's not. Kids can go see this movie. I would not have rated this movie R. No way. I think it's appropriate rating. There's really not that much bad language. There's really no sexual content in the movie, so that's good. So I think the PG-13 rating is fine. Some other things that I will mention, the special effects that are used on Mama, I don't think they got an actual actress to play Mama. For most of the time, they used some special effects on Mama, and I thought they were really good overall. I mean, it's not like Peter Jackson's King Kong good, but it's still pretty good. It's not that bad. It's alright. And the next thing, of course, I want to get into, is this movie scary? No, it's not. I think I already mentioned that. It is not scary in the least, guys. If you're looking for a good scary horror movie, you're not going to find it with this one. This movie is not scary. However, did I jump in this movie? Yes, I did. I jumped at least two times in this movie. Do you want to know why I jumped? Because there are jump scares in this movie. This movie uses jump scares to scare the crap out of the audience, and if you guys know me, I like the Paranormal Activity movies. The Paranormal Activity movies rely on jump scares as well. I like jump scares in the Paranormal Activity movies. I think they work for those movies. They never really bothered me, but in this movie, they bothered me. They were so clearly present. I didn't like it. The jump scares, no, they did not work for this movie. Like I said, I did jump, but that's because they were jump scares. That's their name, jump scares. So yeah, I did not like that about the movie. Was the rest of the movie scary? No, it wasn't. Maybe one creepy scene, maybe one or two. The ending scene was definitely not scary at all. I mean, that was no. Anyway, guys, the final thing I will get into, of course, is my rating for the movie. I'm going to give Mama a 6.5 out of 10. I was thinking 7 in some parts of the movie, especially when I learned about Mama's backstory. I definitely was thinking 7, but then the rest, I was like, no, I can't do that. I can't give this movie a 7. I just can't do it. So I'm going to get into things I like about the movie, a little bit of a recap, and then I will talk about the things I definitely didn't like about this movie. Like I said, overall I enjoyed the story. It was definitely different. I haven't really seen it before. It was sort of original. I liked Mama's backstory. I thought it was creative. The performances were all really good in the movie. Jessica Chastain especially, I thought she was really good. She was also very attractive in the movie, so That's good as well. She was really good. Great acting for the most part in this movie. What else? Like I said, the special effects were decent. Another thing I did like about the movie was the ending. Not just because the movie ended, but because the ending was actually good. Some of it was bad. There was a part of it that I didn't like, but then there was another big part that I did like now that I think about it. The thing I liked about the ending was there wasn't a happy ending. 9 times out of 10, when I watch a horror movie, it's a happy ending. The main character survives. That's it. In this movie, yes, people do survive, but it is in a way tragic. So that's the thing I liked about the movie. And there's a long part in the movie when there's a character that you think will either die or disappear or whatever, and you're thinking they're building a suspense. You're sitting there thinking, are they going to kill off this character or what? Are they going to make this character live? And I wanted the character to disappear or die or whatever you call it, because I didn't want a happy ending. I did not want a happy ending for this movie, and that's what I got. There is tragic. There is a character that disappears or dies or whatever. So that is one thing I did like about the movie was the ending. I know I'm a mean person if I'm saying I wanted a tragic ending, but I didn't want a happy ending, so I liked that. Now, things I hated about this movie. Like I already said, jump scare galore with this movie, and that's something I did not like. Another thing about this movie, it is very it is very forgettable. I am going to go to bed tonight, I'm going to wake up, and I'm not going to remember a thing about this movie. I am going to remember Compliance, a movie I watched last night, which was 10 times better than this. I'm going to completely forget about this movie, and then I'm going to watch another movie in a couple of days, and I'm definitely going to forget about this movie. And then when I'm doing my top 10 worst movies, or my worst movies of 2013, then I will remember this movie. And then other things I didn't like about the movie, it is very predictable. This movie is predictable. Character goes into a cabin, and you know the character's going to die. You know the character's going to die, and that happened several times in the movie where you knew what was going to happen. You knew the outcome. For the most part, that happened. And one other thing I did not like about the movie, this movie was unintentionally funny in some scenes. Some parts of the audience, some members of the audience were actually laughing in some parts of the movie. That's never good when a horror movie is unintentionally funny. That is never good. So guys, there is my review for Mama. Like I said, 6.5 out of 10. I do not recommend you guys do this in the theaters. It probably is a waste of money. Do I recommend you rent it? Not really. If you want to see it, rent it. You're not missing anything, really, if you don't see it. Don't buy this on Blu-ray. I'm definitely not going to get it on Blu-ray. I really wouldn't watch it again. The only time I would watch this movie again if it was on TV. I would never buy this movie. However, is it as bad as Silent House, The Apparition, The Possession? No way. This is way better than those movies. But it's still pretty bad overall. Like I said, I did not like how predictable it was. Very forgettable. Too many jump scares in the movie. Yeah, I think that's it. So guys, thank you for watching my review of Mama. My review of Compliance, I think it will be up later. I don't think it'll be up before this. I want to get this up first because it's a newer movie. So guys, what did you think of Mama? Let me know in the comments. Did you think it was as bad as I thought it was? Do you think it might ruin your year for movies? It was definitely not a good start for me. Thank God I don't have to watch it again. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.